All right. Should we move on to watch this, bitches? Is that where we are?
Yes.
I didn't write this, so.
How about that Game of Thrones?
It's a show that none of us watch, and yet is the most popular
Game
thing
of Thrones.
in America.
I can tell you talk. I'm up to date. I can tell you anything you want to know.
I'm up to date on Twitter.
Yeah. I'm up to date via Twitter also.
What are you reading?
Apparently it's bad now.
That I'm glad that I didn't watch all of this.
Game of Thrones, it's bad now. That's the commercial.
Yeah.
Pretty much. People are just at this point. Well, I don't know. There's plenty. I'm sure there's plenty of people who still like it. It's just you're hearing from, vocal people.
The internet,
right? And yeah,
I watched a documentary on Amazon Prime.
You did.
It's a new documentary that I think you would actually like.
Is it about? Let me guess. It's about some '60s band.
It is not about some '60s band.
It's about no. What is it?
It's about a woman who's she's from Laos, well, her family is, and she found out when she was 14 that the person who she thought was her father was not her father, and that someone else was her father. And now that as an adult, she goes to Laos to meet her father.
Nice. That doesn't sound like something you would normally talk about.
Well, the Kulap Vilaysack, who's the subject of the documentary. She's a writer, director, comedian, and her husband is Scott Aukerman from Comedy Bang Bang.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm familiar with their work, so I was interested to see their story.
Sounds good. Origin story.
It's on Amazon Prime. Yes, it's totally worth watching. It's because I think maybe because they are entertainers, they kind of know how to structure the documentary so it kind of pays off at the end.
Sure.
Because sometimes you can watch a documentary and it just kind of ends.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it has a good structure to it, and it's totally worth watching. I think you would really like it.
Okay, maybe I'll check it out.
Yep, it's totally up your alley.
Ooh.
So check it out. Mm-hmm. You could let me know what you think. It's short.
I forget to open up Amazon Video.
There's a lot there too.
I know. I just rarely.
And you're already paying for it.
I know. I watched The Tick once in a while, but even that I haven't.
Which was canceled.
It was? Oh.
Yeah, The Tick was canceled today.
I've only watched the first episode of season 2.
I watched like half of season 2.
Seemed pretty good.
It's all right. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
All right. The big news that we talked about earlier.
Yep, Robert Goodinson is going to play the Batman.
Not Goodinson.
No?
But I don't get the joke. Explain the joke.
Never mind.
Shipwreck, explain the joke.
I
was making fun of Shipwreck's name.
We have the same.
Oh, okay.
Name.
So you got it at least. Okay, that's good.
It is. That was the joke.
I don't have to get all the jokes, right? It's okay if I.
No, that's not a requirement on the show.
Okay, good.
No, clearly not. It wasn't a good joke.
We're not going to play all the games.
Are you on board with this, Wombat?
I'm not on board. You know what I like about it? Robert Pattinson is only 32 years old. And I don't need another old man Batman movie. I feel like we've had enough of those. Like even Michael Keaton was fairly old when wasn't he like 40 when he played Batman? Or did he just look like he was 40 when he played Batman?
No, that sounds about right based on.
Yeah, I mean, there hasn't really been yes, I know that Christian Bale did origin story Batman. I mean like middle of career Batman is what I like. And there really hasn't been a good middle of career Batman movie.
32, you said?
Yep, he's 32 right now.
And how old is he supposed to be in the movie?
I don't know, probably 32.
Oh, that's middle of his career? Batman's career?
Yeah.
32?
Yeah.
Oh, short career.
He starts probably when he's like 25 and he's dead by the time he's 50.
All right.
I don't know.
He was on Howard Stern, Robert Pattinson. It was a really funny interview, I remember. He revealed a lot, actually. And that segues.
So maybe he'll be. He might be fine.
Yeah, he seemed pretty entertaining. That segues perfectly into Read This, Bitches, because Howard Stern has a new book that just came out.
How is it? Have you finished it yet?
No. It's called Howard Stern Comes Again, and it's mostly a collection of his favorite interviews over the last, I don't know, 20 years or so, 20, 30 years. So they're mostly just transcripts of his reviews, which are entertaining to read. And then he writes a little intro to each interview.
Does it have that Conan O'Brien one that he said is his favorite?
Of
all
course,
time?
that was the whole point. That was marketing for the book. But yeah, there's like a 20-page intro that he wrote for the book, but mostly it's just it's his interviews. But they're good interviews, and I think it works well in as a book too. So there it is.
Cool.